You love it.
I do. I fucking love it.
Mm.
PV, hey. Hi, hello. My name is Glew the Queen.
And my name is Joy Lass.
And welcome to a surprisingly decent review of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, Episode 1. That's a mouthful, innit?
Big mouthful. We're both drag queens. We work in and around London. Last time we forgot to mention that.
Yeah, so we're actually professional drag queens, believe it or not. I know what you're thinking. We should be supermodels because we're sexy, we're stunning, we're gorgeous, we're talented. Our names are Bonnet, gay icon.
Bonnie.
So you all seemed to enjoy the first video, so we decided to just get out of bed and do another one, didn't we?
We did. I still haven't invested in a background. Last time you had my living room with my massive clock. This time you've just got a white wall.
So for the next 10 weeks, Joyce is going to be in different parts of their house.
And they're all going to look terrible.
So next week's going to be the bathroom. What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Bab?
Courtesy water, because our water went off.
Oh, that's
It
nice.
says, Water Direct recognises the potential environmental impact of plastic waste. We are working with our producers to increase the use of recycled packaging. Contact our team at 0345 345 1725.
Contact them and maybe they'll give you a shout out or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
I've got a coffee. It's decaf because if I have normal coffee, I'll be on the toilet all bloody day. Well, my nail's coming off already, so let's just get fucking started.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm ripping it off. Way, rebel. So the episode starts and it's panning around the workroom. You know, they've got little clips from season 1. You've got the hodgepodge. You've got other shit that we've seen before. And, you know, it just basically said, we're ready, we're here, and we're much better. Much better.
So Lawrence Chaney walks in. She's got a big purple number on, as she always loves. She likes the colour purple. It's my least favourite colour, but, you know, we can't win them all.
It's a good film, though, The Colour Purple. Nice film, nice musical.
Yeah, Cat comes into the sound of bagpipes.
Bit stereotypical, innit? Scottish Queen, bagpipes. When I watched it, I did giggle. I was like, oh, here we go. So this is what we're going to have all bloody season. If she makes it that far, who knows? I don't look at spoilers. No, I liked the look. It was very interesting to look at. You know, I liked that there were hints of other colours. Like there was a bit of orange and a bit of gold with the look. And she had those little sunglasses on. So before entering the workroom, what do you think Lawrence had to drink?
Iron Brew.
I think she had an appetizer.
So who was next?
So next up we have Cherry Valentine. Now before she even says her line, she stumbles in, you know, her headpiece kind of catches the door and she giggles. And then they're like, oh, let's do it again. And Lawrence is sat there thinking, what the bloody hell's going on? She looks amazing. She looks flawless.
Yeah, I like it. I liked all the glittery blood and all that crap. Very nice.
Yeah, nice. I'm guessing Miss Clutzy Clue had a gorgeous bev before she went in. What do you think she had to sip on?
She's from Darlington, and they're famous for drinking triple vodka cranberries. I think she had a triple vodka cranberry.
Well, I think she took a page out of Makosi from Big Brother's book, and I think she had a big bottle of Cherryade.
Up her bum.
So next up we had Tia Coffee, and she comes bouncing like Tigger, so I thought she should have been in tiger print. But she comes in, she's got lots of attitude, lots of energy, and she says it's time to spill the tea, which is a fun pun. And then she does a fake reveal.
Yeah, she loves it. She faked out. She had a nice time. She's got a lovely little dress on. I think I've ordered that dress. I love it. It's camp. Good for her.
Yeah, it's a nice entrance look. With entrance looks, you don't always want to go over the top because you never know what the bloody hell they're going to do to you. They've dunked some of these queens in bloody water.
Oh yeah, I'd be fuming if they made me go in a fucking pot of water.
Yeah, I'll be like, excuse me. Yeah, I'll get in the water. So turn the heat up and get some fucking broth. Make me into a soup. What do you think Tia had to sip on before?
I think Tia had a cup of tea.
I think she had a Volvic lemon and lime sugar-free water. And what was quite interesting here is that Tia was kind of shading the East London drag scene. She was saying, you know, she's from South London where they can entertain an audience, unlike East London. Then in comes East London royalty, Miss Bimini. Bimini Bomboulash, I love that name. On one side, her outfit said vegan, and the other side it said bitch.
Did it?
Yeah. So one
Where did it say that?
little peplamy bit, like it said vegan, and then bitch.
I literally did not see that. Bitch
So,
Bombula. It's very Bimini. Big boobs, pink, blonde hair.
yeah,
Bimini
very
Bombula.
sexy. Very, very sexy. So what do you think Bimini Bomboulash had you know, what do you think quenched her thirst before she entered the...
I think she would have probably boiled down carrots, right? And then taken that juice and put it inside a watermelon and then allow that to sit for a couple of days and then ferment it and then put the jar that it's fermenting in to the side and have a fucking shot of apple sour. Hey. What do you think?
Piss. Oh, oops. So after Bimini, we have Ginny Lemon. She comes storming in like a bloody tornado.
She's got one of these on in yellow, actually.
Yeah, those little tails on, didn't it? She had these little yellow tails on it. She had her little clutch. That was a lemon. And of course, she says her catchphrase, which is...
fuck off.
Yeah, her entrance line, she walks in and she goes, hi everyone, I'm just, you know, here to have a good time. Yeah.
I'm here to have a nice time. Yeah.
Yeah, she came with such good energy. Like as soon as she walked in, I think the audience knew, and then I think the other queens knew, like, oh God, we've got our hands full with this one.
I think everyone knew who Ginny Lemon was as well.
I think with once in the workroom, I think she had a gorgeous like lemsip.
Yeah, lemsip, or well, yeah, something like a barocca, something to give her lots of energy. Lucas 8.
We have Ellie Diamond from Dundee. What did she call herself? The Dundee doll?
Dundee. Oh, I thought it was Dundee Dorothy.
Oh no, she said the Dundee doll. Dorothy's later. No surrendering just yet. So what did you think of the look?
Looks camp, but her makeup, I never really noticed it before, but like her makeup is insane. Her makeup's so good. I think Ellie Diamond would have drunk a saucer of milk. She's just very like...
I must say that little bloody teddy bear scared the shit out of me.
I wish it was something else than a bear. Like, I don't know, like an aardvark or something.
She could have walked in with the Loch Ness Monster on a lead. Hi.
Well, funny you say that, because the Loch Ness Monster actually comes in after her, doesn't she?
Next up, looking like a ham and cheese sandwich, it is Sister.
She looks like a big ham and cheese sandwich, like the New York pastrami one.
Yeah, she walked in, I was like, oh, I'm starving. I was like, oh my God, the hair was like a bit of mould on the bread. Oh, it was lovely, wasn't it?
It's silly. It was kind of, I told her to wear like massive like zebra print tights with it. I still stand by it. Do you know, like an eccentric posh person's living room? So she's taken the carpet, the upholstery, the leopard print lamp, and she's just stuck it on herself. I'm a big fan.
I rhinestoned that bag. Just want to put it out there. She was like, you know, if you were to do a Titanic quote, Glew, what would you do? And I said, oh, I'll just walk in. Well, I would drive in on a car, and then I'll just put my hand and go. Do you know about that scene? They have sex in the car.
No.
I think she would have had a flask of brandy.
Can somebody do me a flask of brandy, please? Well, she keeps putting on her Instagram story that she's fucking drinking coffee and Pepsi, and no wonder that she's always got the shit.
What's that?
She's not got any hips. She's got chips. Who's after her? Right, let's start bashing these out.
So next up we have Tace. She kind of walked in backwards, so you saw her, like the camera saw her name, and she was throwing that hair around. Like, I have a 64-inch wig and I never wear it because it gets stuck in my bum crack. It gets knotted up and everything. So seeing her throw her bloody wig around like that, I was like, how can she do that?
Yeah, looks nice. Very Taste. I've seen Taste in Adam Frost stuff before. Looks nice. Adam Frost is a very good designer. Very lovely, nutty, gorgeous. Nice. Taste is the Energizer Bunny of drag. I think. Well, I don't think she needs anything. I think she had like a nice cucumber water because she's already got a lot of energy. She doesn't need any more.
Yeah, this isn't Barry White, but it will do. That's what she said.
Next up is
Joe Black.
Joe Black. Oh yeah, and she comes in dressed as she's gonna hate me for this. There's a character in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and there's this character that wears like a big like thing with a feather on top. Obviously in the face, Joe doesn't look like it. I think it's like a llama. But the outfit is very like with the little feather. It's very Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I loved it. What was her line?
Right, here's my opinion, everyone. Glenn Close is looking really rough nowadays. I don't need to say anything about it. I just want to let you know that this is my thought and my opinion. Hi, by the way. And then she went over, she gave them all some picnic baskets and they had a nice little picnic outside. She would have had a little glass of sherry.
I think just a cup of tea. I can just see her being a bit old and just having a cup of tea. Like,
yeah, nice. So after Joe, we had Veronica Green come in.
Veronica Green comes in and they start playing the first few beats of a Kylie song.
I thought it was a Kylie song.
No, Camp, she had a big purple dress on, big blonde hair, kind of what I expected from Veronica.
Yeah. Very classic, very classic. No, you're trying to get me to be sexy. It's like, just talk about fucking ribbon, girl. Just talk about ribbon. Lick the arsehole, innit? Yeah.
Go on, stick your foot in your mouth.
Yeah. I think Veronica would have had like a banana milkshake before she entered the workroom. Or a vanilla one.
Vanilla one.
Or banana.
Yeah. Like the milkshake, like a Crush'em. Do you remember the Crush'em? It's just pure syrup.
Crush'em, yeah. Gorgeous. So next up we have Estina Mandela.
Estina Mandela comes in this like a long waistcoat.
It's like I'd say it's like a trench vest.
Trench vest.
Really sleek, really good, amazing. Again, gorgeous makeup.
Looks very nice. It's very simple. I think it worked. And she just said rude. She says rude,
which, you know, I love that song. Why you gotta be so rude?
A horrible song. I think Adina would have had a Mirinda strawberry to go with her box of chicken that she had on the runway.
Do you know that energy drink called Pussy? I could see drinking that.
That's nice.
And then Ahura comes in.
And do you know what we're going to be doing? What's she going to do right now?
And all I have to say about this look is surrender, Dorothy. I actually really liked it. I thought, like, you know, coming in as like a character is a bit cosplay, but she took it to like an elevated fashion realm.
I actually really liked it. I saw it in the thing and I was like, ah. And then when she came in, I did actually like it, and I like the hair a lot.
Oh my God, you killed Toto!
Do you know that meme? It's like dog's dead.
No, loved it.
I think she would have just drunk fucking life, because she gives me so much life. I think she's on top of the world, and I think she's amazing. I think that she would have had a lovely time.
So then RuPaul walks in and everyone's like, oh my God, oh. And then Taste goes, RuPaul's looking right at me. And I'm like, no, he's not. He looks at no one, baby girl. The girls are doing, you know, what they do every season, where they're like really acting like they're listening, like active listening, like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. RuPaul, yeah. Okay, yeah.
They're literally like, and RuPaul's, you know, like this, and they're like, yes, work. Yes, I agree with everything you just said. Yeah. They're
going to Wimbledon to be big wombles.
Did you see the little logo they used? It was so smutty.
What was it?
It was an upside down tennis racket with 2 tennis balls, so like a penis. So smutty.
2 roast chickens, 3 beef. What am I going to fucking do? Juggle the cunts?
So we get to the photo shoot and they're all in their tennis attire.
Well, I'm not a sporty person. I know that I was a straight gay when I was younger. but I was not I was not a sporty person. So if anyone started throwing tennis balls at me, I'd fucking kick off.
If I walked in there, they started throwing things at me, I'd say, "Hey, cut the cameras. Now listen, you. If you want to fight, RuPaul, take this outside, yeah."
But I also did like Lawrence's, hence why she won.
Yeah, Lawrence won the challenge. Did you agree with Lawrence's win?
It was silly. It was fun, wasn't it? Like, she got hit in the face. I think that was good.
Yeah. I think from like a campy perspective, Lawrence deserved the win. And then it's the next day. It's a new day. What's it the Queen's like saying confessionals? There's always that one queen, she's like, it's a new day in the workroom.
It's a new day in the workroom. Babe, it's literally 2 hours after the last challenge. Don't lie to me.
And there's some nice chats actually. Like we have a really nice chat with Estina and Tace, who are both doing Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, speaking about how there's not many queer icons of colour for people to look up to.
Yeah,
which is true. I'm trying to think of people that you would use in a fashion challenge.
I liked when Tace was kind of saying, you know, like, I want to be able to inspire people after this. Like, I want to be that icon. So in 30 years' time, people can look up to me. I liked that.
I can 100% see people like in 10 years' time looking up to Estina and Tace. I think out of anyone that should be worried, it should have been Sister, because I was going into her house and setting light to all of her wigs. And then I was going to push her down the stairs.
If anyone should have been worried, it was Sister, because I rhinestoned those outfits with no sleep and no money. So that we haven't even discussed the bloody challenge. So the challenge this week was to do 2 runway shows. The first being your UK gay icon. So this can either be someone who is actually gay, or someone who is an ally, or someone within the LGBT community.
And even if they're dead, who would have you done?
I would have done Paloma Faith, but I wanted to dress as a gay icon today. So I am dressed as Jess Glynn, going to court to sue a sexy fish.
Yeah. And I would have been Fanny Craddock. She wasn't a very nice person, I don't think. It's not particularly my gay icon, but like camp outfit.
Yeah.
But today I've gone as Katie B, gone to a ski resort.
Love it.
Yeah.
So for the challenge this week, the queens are doing a gay icon and a look inspired from their hometown. So should we get into it? Should we start chatting about these queens?
Yeah, go on.
So the first performer is Joe Black, and Joe Black's gay icon was David Bowie.
I really like this look. I think it was really good. I read the spoilers before, and it said that it was a very niche reference. I'm not a huge David Bowie fan. I don't really know much about him. I know 2 images, one with a gold circle on his head and one of him with like red hair and a blue suit. And she did the red hair and blue suit.
For me, the look was a bit, you know, kind of like she looked not like a hunchback, but her shoulders seemed she seemed a bit kind of like this. But the look itself was stunning. And then her hometown was Brighton, which was told to not be Brighton enough. Although if you literally look at things like Brighton Hove Council, the literal logo is the pavilion, which is what she dressed herself as.
Yeah, I got Brighton from it. It's a very. I think what they wanted, they got someone from Brighton to do hometown because they wanted you to do a sandcastle or the fucking pier or something to do with the arcade.
It's like really gay.
So I don't think it's that out there.
No, I don't either. But like, if it was me, I'd have come out as like a really sticky dance floor with like go-go boys dancing on me.
Well, I would have just been a big stick of rock. I think they should have like had picture references. Maybe if anyone is watching this and you're on Drag Race season 3 right now and you've got that, take pictures with your babe and then have them stuffed down there. And when they're like, I don't know if this is this, fucking get that picture out and go.
Yeah, nice. It's just a drawing of your outfit.
It's just a picture of my mum. Who's next?
So next up, I believe, is Estina Mandela, and she comes out as Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, she comes out in the big, gorgeous, like, what is that? Like mesh, all back, nice soft makeup, very gorgeous.
I do wish that she put like a black ribbon or black hair on, because you could tell that she used a brown, this is really nitpicky because it was so good, but she's like a brown hair tie in the wig. I'm just like, if you just put like a ribbon over it or wrap the hair around it, it would have been like,
Unless that's what Naomi did, though. I don't know the reference picture, so maybe that's why she did it.
And for her hometown, she did East London, and there was a bit of controversy, wasn't there? Because she wore a jacket from ASOS. What did you think about this little thing that everyone was talking about?
I think fuck it, wear what you want. A lot of the stuff I wear is Primark. You can tell though. You can't really tell with Astina. She makes it look nice. And also, I think it's something that we haven't really seen on Drag Race before in terms of seeing that character, seeing that person represented on the show.
I liked the reference of like, these are the girls that sit on the back of the bus with like the speakerphone on.
I really like the hair. I think the hair was gorgeous.
Oh, those braids were stunning.
Yeah, I think it looked really nice. And babe, 50 quid on a jacket from ASOS. I think that's fucking expensive. Live your life. Yeah. And she won. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Don't.
So after Astina, we had Ginny Lemon as Kate Bush. She sold this for me. Like, she was running, she was pulling all these faces, she was skipping, she was, love it.
It was a very simple, well, that's the thing about this outfit and Kate Bush. It's a very simple outfit to do. It's a red dress and a black belt with red tights.
Yeah.
So it is all about how you sell it, and Ginny like fucking smashed it out the park.
And then for her hometown, she came out as like a drag king, Worcestershire sauce.
But is this a real person, or has she made up this character?
I actually don't know, but I really enjoyed the look.
I really enjoyed it, actually. I really liked the look, and I liked the little like yellow wig with the little hat, and I really liked it.
Got a really, really small heel on it as well.
Did she?
Really, really small little chunky heel. But no, I think again she sold the look. Like, I think she's someone who like has fun on the runway, because a lot of people, you know, walk down, they're like, fashion, whereas she's actually like,
I know. I bet RuPaul and Michelle Visage like fucking have to brace themselves when she comes down. She's like, wait.
We had Tia Coffee.
She did Alan Turing. So Alan Turing, he's on, I believe he's on the £50 notes now. He was a code breaker in the World War II. He basically ended the war earlier than it would have gone on. And the British government castrated him and imprisoned him, and, you know, wasn't very nice. So in terms of that, I actually really liked that she thought of that.
I love a suit. I love the concept of her having it coded.
What was the suit coded?
The pattern of the suit was a code, and she said it was the code of the word love, which is why it's like a rainbow colour scheme. She did Nottingham. She did
Nottingham. She went there for university, and I actually saw a video of her like
in there.
It's, what is it, like students'
union? She's running for activities officer for her student union, and she's basically made like a campaign song parodying TikTok by Kesha, and it's both high energy and low energy at the same time.
She came out as Robin Hood. I really like the boots. I really like those boots, the brown boots. Yeah. I think they're chef's kiss.
I liked the boots. I think especially because if you're on a stage with like loads of lighting, a bit of sparkle just doesn't go amiss. And I think if there's just a little bit of sparkle on there, just would have elevated it to another level. Bimini Bon Boulash, and her gay icon is Princess Julia.
Princess Julia, who is an East London legend, judges competitions all over the place, and never remembers a single person.
I liked the look, but it needed more.
Really liked the fact that she chose Princess Julia. Like, she could have gone down like a very different, very easy route, you know. The fact that she did Princess Julia and given her some light is cool. She's from Norwich. I fucking love this look. I really, really like this look.
It was fun. I loved the hair. I liked that she had the chains, the cross on her necklace, the gold tooth, those sunglasses that every bloody straight dad owns. And I think she
Really.
explained it perfectly. It was a Nuts magazine version of Norwich Football Club.
That's literally what I was thinking. It's like Nuts magazine, and I'm pretty sure that those outfits literally do exist. I think it was great. I think it
I
was
liked
really,
it.
really fun.
And then after Bimini, we had Lawrence Chaney.
He came out as Diana Rigg. I wasn't 100% sure who Diana Rigg was, being honest.
No, I think she might be the only one on this list who I literally have never heard of in my life.
It's cool that she chose someone that we wouldn't have thought of, to be honest.
Yeah. She had a good look. It was very sleek. She sold it really well. Again, like Ginny, I think Lawrence will sell any look she walks down on the runway. She was having fun with it. You could tell she felt good. Like,
my stomach was proper rumbling. It was very Avengers. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've just made that up.
and then for her hometown look, she did like a stained glass latex outfit.
Yeah, stained glass windows, gorgeous. Did she make it herself? Did I make that up?
I'm not sure who made the dress, but whoever did a very good job.
Well, I can't believe that she's the same age as us, because fuck a duck.
Moving on to Cherry Valentine. I liked the look. It was very simple, but it's a simple
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, it's a simple look. I to be honest, if I was on, I probably would have just chosen this, because it's very famous outfit, for one.
Yeah.
Easy to pull off and easy to sell.
Loved the hair. She had this big, sexy hair. She rhinestoned a bloody Hoover.
Yeah, she rhinestoned the Hoover. She swept up. No, she didn't. She hoovered up and down that runway. Loved
Yeah,
it.
she said, Lawrence has left skid marks on this stage. Let me clean it up. And then for her hometown, she did like a steampunk clock look for Darlington because there was a big clock.
Big clock. I think I really liked it. I've got like a weird thing against steampunk because I used to live with a girl who used to literally wear fucking cogs all over her all day long, and she was fucking annoying. Little bits of makeup, like ash and stuff.
Like soot. And then I think it was quite nice because she fingered Sister before she went on runway because she went and loads of dust came out. Next up was Veronica Green as Boy George. I didn't like it.
But yeah, I can see where she was going with it. I just think maybe the makeup, a bit more blush, probably a stronger white face, a bit more like Blitz Kids, like Club Kids, a bit more like contrast in it, a bit new romantic, because well, Boy George used to wear basically big fucking blush, a bit like what you do, to be honest.
Then she did her Lancashire Rose that was flipped upside down because she moved from the north to the south.
Well, I actually didn't really. I quite liked the red dress. I would wear that red dress. I quite liked it. I would have just zhuzhed it up a bit more.
Yeah. Like if you want to have this whole rose story, she had roses in her hair. She could have put more roses around the bodice area, maybe around the hoop of the skirt as well.
Rosebud, Veronica Green.
Rosebud on the Sims. Get that $1. We had Ahura. And Ahura's first gay icon was Vivienne Westwood. So she kind of did this like androgynous, genderless, like tatty material skirt with some different coloured boots, and she had these rainbow eyes and a little tash.
I thought you said Tatty Bear.
Ahura dressed up as Tatty Bear.
Imagine if she walked on, just like my gay icon is Tatty Bear. My mum has got like 400 of those. She didn't dress as Vivienne Westwood. She dressed as her like illustrations, but I guess it's your own interpretation of it, isn't it?
But I quite like that because I think it's Vivienne Westwood's work that's more of a gay icon over Vivienne Westwood herself, if you get what I mean. Like a lot of people know her through her work.
Yeah, I don't think coming down the runway is Vivienne Westwood
Like
with her Casanova in her hand. Like, you might want to spend 600 quid. Come on.
It was very sexy. It was very nice. I liked the colour. And she was like, I've got a long skirt. And I was like, good for you. But for hometown, Ahura did Nottingham as well. And she did Peter Pan. Peter Pan or
Was
Robin
it?
Hood?
I thought it was Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, she did Robin Hood.
I thought it was Robin Hood. What?
She did Robin Hood. Love that little like pixie cut, the little blonde wig. Adored. I liked her hometown look. I liked it was sparkly, it was cute. She had that bloody arrow and she was serving it. She had a good walk. She had sexy boots. And I think she had a good body shape and I liked the outfit.
A horror, 2 nice outfits, very fashionable, very sexy. Get her on page 3, nice.
Yeah, sexy girl and also a little bit sexy in her confessionals as well. Ooh la la. So next up we have serving Dusty Springfield is sister.
Dusty Springfield, more like Dusty Spring Rolls.
Oh yeah, she's starving in this.
That made no sense.
What do you think about Sister's Dusty Springfield look?
Listen, Sister is absolutely obsessed with Dusty Springfield. She's like always talking about her. And Sister's very gay. So I think she wanted to be very
Respectful.
She wanted to be very respectful. She didn't want to take the piss out of Dusty. She wanted Dusty to, like, if Dusty was to see this, go, oh, that's lovely, babe. That's nice. So I think if she went over the top, it would have been not doing what Sister is about.
I look at it and I think, yeah, that is quite Dusty Springfield. Again, I wish the hair might have been a bit more blonde. Her makeup was very gorgeous. She did those little dance moves. She did the little Under the Sea, which was very cheeky.
Very cheeky.
So all I'm saying is, Estina, Bimini, and Tasteful said we're the dancing queens, but Sister doing this on the runway, I think Sister's showing that she is the dancing queen. She was the queen of Liverpool. Yes, she's from Liverpool. How many times I've tell you?
Fucking Liverpool. Yeah, I loved it. When I lived in Liverpool, I thought it was a myth that women went out in their pajamas and rollers in their hair. I thought it was a myth. And then when I started working in Liverpool, it's real and it's campus tits, and they just walk around with their rollers all in. It doesn't give 2 shits, and I fucking love that. I love it so much. It's so Liverpool. It's so Liverpool. I like the makeup. She's done it a bit like the big lips.
She had the big house brow. She was all crying. And I liked her theme was kind of like, she's in pink, he's in the clink. Yeah.
That's so cheeky. What's the clink? Is that president?
Yeah. And then next up we had Ellie Diamond. Yep, we're still doing it. We're still going. She was dressed as Lily Savage, apparently. Personally, I didn't see it. The only part of Lily Savage I got is when she went, fag.
I wanted it to be a bit more haggard, and I would have done the walk a bit more like Lily.
Yeah.
Like Lily does that thing where she totters around in her heels.
Yeah. Like for me, she just looked a bit like Miss Piggy than Lily Savage.
You can't say that.
I'm not calling her a pig. I'm saying that Miss Piggy would wear that. Oh, her hometown look.
I like this.
I love it. The latex. Dennis the Menace was so clever. Again, she threw the fucking dog. What's it with these bloody drag queens and throwing dogs?
I know. My partner did say, is big Dennis the Menace fan, was upset that it wasn't actually Nasha.
Graham said it was like a 1940s twist on Dennis the Menace, and I really enjoyed that.
I really liked it. I quite like Dennis the Menace, the black and the white stripes anyway, so I'm a big fan of that anyway.
And she had the catapult, attention to detail.
Yeah, nice. I would have stoned it, but other than that.
Yeah, I like that she, had a really nice detail, but, didn't put enough effort.
Like, there's still more.
There's one more. Last but not least, we have Tace.
Oh, yes.
And she's serving Naomi Campbell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely loved it.
So she said it was like a vintage tape, which I got. Like, I liked that it was kind of this, like, vintage, Versace-esque vibe of Naomi Campbell. Tace can walk a fucking runway. Like, she straps. Like, she embodied Naomi. She embodies Naomi all the time. I liked the look. Again, I liked it was very simple. And then her hometown look.
I love this one.
Tace's hometown look was the look of the episode.
I love that so much. But I like an ostrich feathery thing.
It was camp. It was couture. It spoke about her bloody hometown. It was stunning. I was obsessed. I was like, baby girl, yes. And did it scream Wales? Well, clothes can't scream, but I was back.
I fucking know you did fucking speak to some of my size 8 things that I squeeze into, because those clothes scream, girl. Those clothes scream. I absolutely loved it. Big gorgeous hair horns, like lovely, nice.
There weren't many bad looks, but even like the bad looks weren't awful.
I don't think there were any bad looks. I think they were just weaker looks than the stronger ones. I think everyone had like a good look.
Then the judges, you know, RuPaul saying goes, okay, my baby girls, my chickens, my chateau bunnies.
He sends people to be safe, and then the top let's do the top.
Basically, he says, right, you 6 come forward, right, go to the back. You did good. Step your mini moo-moos up.
And fuck off.
Yeah, go have a fucking Subway, have a fag, and then the other 6 are there. And he pulls out a paddle and he goes, right, time for a spanking. So in the top 3 this week, we had Estina Mandela, Lawrence Chaney, and Ellie Diamond. And then our bottom 3 this week are Joe Black, Sister, and Bimini Bon Boulash. Do you agree or disagree with the tops and the bottoms?
Do I agree? I don't know if I agree or not.
I think with the bottoms, I'd have swapped 1 or 2 of the queens out with other people. The tops, I would have probably swapped Estina for Taste or Ahura. So this week, the winner was Estina Mandela, with Lawrence and Ellie moving on, still in the competition. They're still safe. Amazing. What stood out here was RuPaul's like, Ellie Diamond, you're safe. And she was like, it's like, babe, you weren't ever going to be lip syncing this week, huh? We have our bottom 3, and RuPaul announces that Sister is safe. So the bottom 4 are Bimini Bon Boulash and Mr. Joe Black. I didn't really agree with the bottom 3 anyway, so this being the bottom 2, I personally don't really agree with also.
Well, I really like Bimini's looks and I really like Joe's looks, so it's hard.
So the song this week was Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Cracking song. I love this song. But to lip sync, I only know the chorus. Hang on, my fucking camera. Cracking lip sync song. I think it was very. They both did sexy. But she had that. Joe Black had that big dress on, and it's just hard.
But as soon as he goes, relax, she's running across the bloody stage.
No, I think it was good, and I've seen that people didn't really understand the bits where she did lip sync. They were like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know the word. Well, the whole thing is that she's fucking waiting. Relax, don't do it. Relax, don't do it. And people are tweeting, oh my gosh, she doesn't know the words. Learn the words. I'm like, how are you not getting that's fucking hilarious, you absolute prawn?
Good lip sync, I think. I think it was a good way to kick off the season. I think we're going to have good lip syncs if that's one to go off. And then RuPaul says, Bimini Bon Boulash, yeah, cool, good job, baby girl. Go to the back of the stage. You're here another week. Joe, thanks but no thanks. Toodaloos. And Joe, it made me sad though because when Joe was like, oh, Bimini, you know, Shantae, you stay. And Joe just went,
I know, really sad.
I was like, oh, poor baby girl.
I'm looking forward to next week, which is Hratz the musical.
And then the credits start.
Yeah. And nice. So that's the end of that. I've got 2 fingers. And another one giving a high five.
So my name has been Glew the Queen, and you can find me at Glew the Queen _ on Instagram and Twitter and Tinder and Grindr and where else is the social media, and Wordscape and Fiverr. And where can we find you, gorgeous Russian queen?
You can find me in the car park of Lidl, getting people to buy me onions because I don't want to go in and get Corona again. I got Corona from M&S getting a fucking salad. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Joyless Queen. There's various underscores. You'll find me.
Yeah, nice. So yes, this is the first episode. We'll be back next week, as we said, to review Rats the Rusical. So do not forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, send it to your mums, your dads, your aunties, your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your them friends, your cats, your dogs, your rats. Rats the Rusical. And also send it to the season 2 girls and tell them to call us
Send
sexy.
it to production. Send it to production and tell them that we need money.
Send it to BBC 3 Drag Race and say, these girls shouldn't be on the show. But they
should host the show.
They could be behind the camera. Bye.